What is going on, guys? Welcome to week number 12 of our All-Teambuilder Dynasty in the Big 12. We're going to kick this one off with Little Rock against Ardmore, and then go to Denver Tech, and then talk about Nebraska State.
Okay, well, Little Rock in this game, not too much to play for other than pride. This is a do-or-die game for them at 3-6. However, they're going to have to win all three games to close out the Big 12 season. Unlikely, but they're building towards next year.
And then Shamar McFadden going to take this slant route and go way up the middle for about a 50-plus. Is that a 50-plus? 49-yard gain. Nice broken tackles there. Good pass by Rep Bollinger.
Yeah, now they had Bollinger. They think they got something to work with here in this kid. Could be a potential four-year starter. We will see. But Little Rock takes the lead here on a rushing touchdown
by Marquez Mabin Jr., one of their best playmakers. And then Ardmore with the response. Tyler Krupski going to get 15 yards on that little post to the sideline. Then a little rollout to Jake Wood, who's making his appearance in this game. 12-yard catch there. 1st and 10, 2:48 left to go. Wilson feeling some heat, and nice little pass, nice little touch pass to the outside to Kevin Tratnick, and get a nice gain there. 3rd and 9, gonna try to get a score here. You gotta tie this thing up. Don't force it, but he's gonna throw it up the middle to Didi Foreman, who
barely extends the ball over the plane.
Nice score.
You guys respond, and it's tie game.
7-7 right there. The thing with Little Rock I'm already feeling in this game is they're definitely, like you said, they're playing for pride. They're playing for their home fans. It is a night game. And Bollinger's playing basically for himself, too, because he wants to take the reins and say, hey, I beat a number 6 team in the nation.
Oh, yeah. Any win with a new face at quarterback is going to be good for momentum. And, I mean, Little Rock, it's good to see them actually get the running game going a little bit.
Yeah.
The running game in the secondary might be something to build around.
Ooh, big hit there.
Mabin gets lit up.
Here's Mabin with, nice little read option to Bollinger. He's going to keep it himself for a 2-yard score. So they keep pounding the ball right in our faces here, right down our throats. So.
And everybody on this team looks pumped up, so they're ready to go. You got to buckle down here. They're not rolling over for you.
3rd and 10, and then this pass incomplete to Akeem Jenkins. Cade Wilson 7 of 13 right now in this game early on, so he's definitely not doing so hot against this secondary for Little Rock. But our secondary makes a big play. That's Marcus McCullough with the interception. And Bollinger's probably got to get a little bit more oomph behind that.
Yeah, he underthrew it, for sure.
1st and 10. Here's a little play action to Shook, but a big hit on Cade Wilson. That's Grady Hall with the sack. 3rd and 18 now. We're just trying to get into some good field position here. A little slant pattern up the middle to Didi Foreman. Just in case something, he might have broken it for a big gain. You never know, but we're not trying to force it anywhere. 2nd and 10. Here's Bollinger looking around. He's scanning the field, and he's able to get a throw off balance for 13 yards.
Good stuff by Kenny Puck. You're bringing the blitz here, and they run, and you don't get home here.
Don't get home. Smoot trying to lay the big hit, and then Kiefer Nuttall trying to make up for it, and we're not going to stop this Little Rock onslaught on offense. It's going to be
an offsides here,
offsides penalty on Blake Storts, the captain.
Oh.
So the touchdown will stand. It's going to be 21-7 here. 53 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson trying to find something deep here, but he's going to roll out, scramble, find Mercutio Hardaway for a big gain there. That's 19 yards. 3rd and 4. A little pump fake, feeling the pressure. Gets Akeem Jenkins on the drag route. Gets out of bounds for 10 yards.
Not Jenkins.
Gosh. 1st and 10 here, 29 seconds. Firing deep, and what is that?
No.
Jabari London with the interception. That's not a good throw by Cade Wilson. Usually, in the past, he's got some more oomph himself on those throws. That's a touchdown waiting to happen. He beat his man off the line, and we're losing.
You're getting your butts kicked,
Yeah,
actually.
we are.
You need to kick this thing into gear, especially on offense. Maybe run the ball a little bit. You guys love that play action, but here's Krupski getting it almost to the 20-yard line.
That's 24 yards right there. 1st and 10. Little play action, like you said. We love the play action, and then nice little deep pass there to Didi Foreman. DeQuandre Shook had 3 rushes in the first half, so at this stage in the game, we're thinking we got to start running the football a lot more to keep this Little Rock defense off balance, because right now they're
not too late.
They're keying on us big time. 2nd and 13 now, and there's Bollinger firing deep, and Duarte unable to come up with the interception. That would have been big, almost like a punt, but it gives them a 3rd and 13 situation. And then there's Bollinger again trying to fire deep, but inaccurate pass. He was facing some pretty good pressure there, and he just took a lick.
That's a freshman-looking throw right there. But Tratnik on a sweep is going deep here.
Come on, baby, go! But there is Talbot, that really good corner for Little Rock, chasing him down, tackling him short, and then we get a first down here to Cade Wilson with the read option, and DeQuandre Shook is actually, he sold it like he had the football, but, he paid for it because now he's going to be out for the game, and Chadwick Wimberly is going to be the back.
Oh, good to see him finally get back on the field.
Yep, 2nd and goal here, and there's Jake Wood, 2-yard score. So we're now tied with 14 unanswered points here in the 3rd quarter alone.
3rd and 1.
To make a comeback here. And there's Vinny Hill Parrish dropping Bollinger short. Good play on defense, because that safety, McCool, or it was either McCool or, yep, it's McCool, 41 there, took Maben. So no option play right there. So,
all right, now you got Hardaway. Looks like you were keying in on him, and he's open. You got him
wide open, guys. Ooh, touchdown! Ardmore 50-yard strike, guys. They bit so hard on that play action because we started running the football a little bit more. There's plays in here that you guys didn't see, a lot of grindy type of 3-yard rushes. And then that opens up the play action, and boom, hit him deep. There you go. So 28-21 here, mid part of the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10, Wimberly on a screen, unable to get any positive yardage. So good job by Little Rock defense. That's Jacob Sakas. 3rd and 12, though. We got a 5-wide man set here. We're trying to fire deep.
All right, looking at Ransom here. He's got a linebacker on him.
Oh, yeah, that's Jacob Sakas right there. The captain on defense for them in the linebacking core, but Leandro Ransom with 64-yard strike. Cade Wilson now 328 for 3 scores in that pick. Ardmore takes the lead 34-21. We're up by 2 scores now late in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you put up 4 unanswered touchdowns in the 2nd half, so Bollinger and company were no match in the 2nd half.
There's Harlan McQuarters with that sack, forcing 3rd and 17, and Bollinger's got to come up with a big play here. He finds J.J. Cobb for 13, so that's not good enough for the first down. They have one more shot, 4th and 5, feeling some pressure. He escapes, and then he escapes again, and the lineman doesn't block for him. He would have had that first down if he cut it up the middle, and Bollinger unable to get the first down. He's visually upset, gave it everything he had. Ardmore was on the ropes, and the defense shut down Little Rock's offense, and we solved their defense. So we were able to come out with a W here. So Ardmore's still with that one loss to Denver Tech.
And yes,
now we're talking about Denver Tech now.
Here is the odds-on favorite to play you in the conference championship game at this point. However, there are still some things to be decided. And this is kind of that game. People are putting number 2 Denver Tech on upset alert. They're playing against a team with a good secondary, athletic defense. Offense leaves a little bit to be desired, but if they can
keep them
in the game, make some tackles on defense against the run. But as you can see here, Denver just likes to carve people up with their rushing attack.
Man, the Heisman hopeful right there. Already 3 rushes for 28 yards right now.
They have 2 Heisman hopefuls. If you've seen our Wednesday videos, Schmidt and Timmons are both in the mix, but look at him go.
He broke 3 tackles on that rush, 14 yards.
That's why he's good. And here's Timmons at the keeper.
Unbelievable,
got a lane.
Guys. It doesn't even matter. You have a good defense, and they still have no answer for the Timmons and Schmidt attack.
Yeah, I mean, when you're running no huddle, you got misdirection, you got options. It's tough to keep track of all of the moving parts. So they are inside the 1, little brain freeze.
And he's still going to get there.
But he scored.
So they had a misread on the play call, and yet Timmons still takes it in for a touchdown. That's how good that this team is. They can make mistakes, and still positive things happen.
Yep, and so now here Amarillo is going to try running the ball back. Rayshon Beckham for 15 yards. He's a bit of a plotter.
He's a big boy.
But he had some room there. Went for 15. Here's Springer doing a little little option or quarterback read.
Trying to get his Timmons on. 3rd and 14. And this is huge downage right here. Nice catch, but a fumble. That's Terrell Moore fumbles the football.
Catch and fumble. Did he make the catch, though?
He did.
But Sachansky running here, did he make the play on this? I think he did.
Wow. So they say that he made a football move, so it was a fumble. Timmons gets the football back. 3rd and 12, and look at this. He throws up a prayer and Daly on Sanders.
Comment if you think the refs are throwing the game.
Ooh,
for Denver.
Yeah.
Because that was a questionable play call right there. Or questionable review decision.
But look at this. He's going to get knocked out of this game.
That was Timmons, yeah. So, man, that's tough for him because he's in the Heisman mix. So Blaine Beverly comes in and puts a move on a couple defenders.
You're going to let the quarterback like that, a guy with a beard, put a move on you like that.
He's a bit of a grinder.
He looks like Aaron Rodgers with that beard. And he's got some mobility.
A little bit. Look at that. Taysom
that.
Steele could not make the play.
Wow. That's Ladarius Best and Taysom Steele.
Yeah.
They couldn't make the play.
Ran into each other a little bit. So Timmons goes out of the game with a calf strain. Tough loss for Denver, but I mean they're still in control of this game. But doors open now. The door's open for Springer and the offense.
Yep. Let's go to the early part of the second quarter here, and Springer's on the 2nd and 7 going to keep it himself for 12 yards. They need a lot of that because it's very apparent that they cannot run the football with Myron Wallace-Jones or Rayshon Beckham, and the passing plays are just not there either. And you guys can see it, 14-0 right now. And here's Beverly trying to escape some pressure, but they're already inside. You know, they're a little bit outside of the red zone here.
Towns makes get that field goal. Field goal is good.
17-0.
So they are cruising right now. I mean, Amarillo, you got to take advantage of it. I mean, you don't want to see people get hurt, but when they do, especially player at Timmons' caliber, you got to capitalize on it.
You have to. You don't really have a choice in the matter. 1st and 10, and then this pass they're going to rule it incomplete. Rochas, you could see he was doing the dance, the incomplete dance, but they're going to reverse this call. He did make the catch. Unable to cash in, get a first down. 4th and 5 here, and then the field goal is going to be short. The attempt will be short and to the right. Let's go to the third quarter now, and then we've got a pass complete here to Rayshon Beckham for 4-yard loss. So this defense for Denver Tech is just swarming to the football.
I say it every week. It's a very solid defensive unit. They're very athletic. They are opportunistic, so you can't come into this game thinking that, they're all offense, no defense, because Denver can step it up
at any given moment.
Yep, and they hold Amarillo to a field goal.
17-3, and goodness gracious, this guy, he's doing the same thing Timmons is. So you have to beg the question: is it Timmons or is it the offense?
It's Timmons.
Okay.
They'd have 34 right now if Timmons was in this game.
Oh, okay. Well, here's Schmidt. He gets 90 yards. So far in this game. And then look at Beverly again. There's no white shirts over there. What is that? They all flooded to the left side, and Beverly's just like, whatever.
That's a good offensive line.
That's a good call. That's a good blocking. It's 24-3.
It's a complete team. I'm telling you, they are total national title contenders for a reason. And now Springer needs some magic here, and that does not qualify as magic.
No. That's a flub.
Yes, that was not magical. Okay, so here's Beverly again. Now he's taking off. Not the fastest guy in the world, but I mean, in this offense, that's what you're bred to do. So, oh boy, he's taking a shot here.
That was a huge, huge hit.
All right,
and they're going to give the football back. So 2nd and 2 now, and Springer is going to find that is Harrison Jeffries for 12 yards. 1st and 10 now. He's going to sling this up the middle to Isaiah Gamble. And then now we got a 3rd and 1. So now they're knocking on the door here. But look at this. Oh, no blocking. And Springer's going to get dropped. It's going to be 4th and 5. They have to do it. They have to go for it.
Oh, yeah. No choice now.
Springer rolling out, dropping back. And then we've got a complete pass to Nigel Vaughn. They're going to give him the first down.
Close.
And we see a read option here. He's going to keep it. Good blocking there, but it was kind of a struggle. That was kind of a struggle.
Yeah, it was. But Amarillo is still breathing. They're still alive here. They do get the ball back. Time is winding down, though, quite a bit. under 2 minutes.
There is Mr. Fumbleitis right there, Terrell Moore, Orlando Ferris on that tackle, and then we got 2nd and 13, and Terrell Moore again going to come up big, 22 yards score.
We've seen he's got a good pair of hands. We saw that one-handed catch against Kansas A&M a couple weeks ago. That's a good catch there.
Yeah, I think I was being unfair to him a little bit.
He's a good receiver. Maybe we made a mistake. We all make mistakes.
You got to get these guys off the field, though. 24-17. It looks like, well, now the game's over.
Right. No timeouts. Field goal range down 7.
Should have done it earlier.
Yep. You're right. I mean, you got to give credit, though. Amarillo did keep fighting until the end. So they were still in the game late.
Hey.
But Beverly threw the ball 6 times.
Had 78 yards.
He's still player of the game.
Right. Yeah, unbelievable. But that's what this team does. They do unconventional things, and yet still they're, like, amazing.
Right. So here we have the Prairie Dogs. He's telling the water cooler to stay cold today. He's trying to cheer on that water cooler. But here we have Nebraska State at Grand Island Municipal.
What does he say to the water?
He says, you're going to stay cold today.
Yeah, he pumps
Best water cooler ever. Okay. Frankie Pritchett. 6-yard loss. We're trying to get the option game going. This is Willis's 2nd throw of the game.
This freaking game.
Oh, man.
3rd and 14 on that play, and just trying to fire something deep, and yeah, there you go. So the inevitable Willis pick has already happened, and it's already 5:47 left in this game already.
Yeah, we're an aggressive kind of offense. We sort of have to be. We got to make things happen.
If that's what you call it.
They don't happen on their own. So here's Keller. We're trying to get him down. We do hold here. Sets up a field goal attempt, a long field goal.
He's going to pull it.
And he drives it left. Okay, so nothing. This is kind of game where...
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not really expecting to win this game. I mean, Midland is a better team, but the fact that we have them at home, I think could help us, because Midland seems to be a better team at their place.
Look at that attempt. Yeah. That is what is that, Willis?
He's
1 for 3.
He's throwing it away.
4th and 10, you're going for it in your own zone.
I feel comfortable with that play. Bourgeois does get open, and he's still going.
Oh, my.
Bourgeois. I thought he was going to score, honestly, when I saw that.
29-yard reception there, his first of the game. We got 3rd and 8 situation now, and Willis rolling out to the right. Can he get one off? He misses the tackle, and a nice catch by Cade Myers. Great throw. Threw it right at the back pylon.
Willis, I mean, every game with Willis, it's a series of ups and downs. And that was an up, maybe. We don't know. Was he in?
What goes down must come up. He threw that early interception. Can't get much worse than that. So a touchdown will stand to Cade Myers. Shanka freaked CJ Wakes out, apparently, because he was tackling air.
Yep.
And the quarterback was right there. 7-0 still. They will punt the football away. Willis on the carry for a nice 12-yard game, and on that hit he's going to get shaken up, so it is now your boy.
Oh God,
Trevor Rooney time. Here's Frankie Pritchett. Nice 6-yard rush there.
Now this is very bad for us because Rooney makes a lot of turnovers. Let's see.
Doesn't get the football
awareness
out of his hand.
Is lacking on the part of Trevor Rooney. Yeah, if you're joining us late, he was our week 1 starter for about 5 drives. But here's a defensive miscue. Zaire Sullivan does eventually catch up to Jared Harper.
That's a 50-yard gain by Gerard Harper.
Yes. All right, Keller goes down. Here we go to Kinnery. Oh.
He's going to fight his way to the 1-yard line. That's a huge stop.
Pekoski with the tackle.
They're going to go for it on you.
Why not? Why not? This is too close to kick a field goal.
What's your play call here?
Punt block, and we stuffed on him.
Who says punt block doesn't work?
It can work if you just sell out.
Yeah.
So we hold, and now Rooney's going deep, and this is probably bad news because that's Donovan's side and Stricker.
That's 2 interceptions thrown up the middle on a seam to those safeties. You can't do it. 1 for Willis, 1 for Rooney.
No, we said this last week, I believe. Why are we picking on these good safeties?
Well, it's not your fault. You've had to play 2 really good safeties the last 2 weeks. 2nd and 10 here. Here's Rooney, and he's going to fire it up the middle to Bourgeois. They get about 1:59 left to go. Here's 1:47, 2nd and 10. And he's going to fire deep. That's another gutsy throw, but Bernardo
Durham. All right, now Rooney's he's rolling out. What's he got? What's he got?
Another missed tackle.
Rooney. Yeah.
Touchdown.
7
yards. That's unbelievable. 14-0.
I don't know how we're doing this on defense. I mean, we are shutting this team down. Oh man, what is this?
Well,
this is bad news.
Well,
this is bad news.
It's not. They're not playing how they normally do. They're usually they're firing it deep like that constantly. And now they're mixing in a lot of option runs, a lot of screen stuff.
We can't give up this touchdown. We can't give this up. This is too close to the...
Oh, no. They do. So Claudio Keller gets the score. 7 seconds in the second quarter.
So
they're going to
free
go to
7
half.
points.
Yeah, you just gave it to him. You gifted it to him all the way back there.
Yeah, I know. That was bad. I mean, to go into halftime 14-0 would be absolutely huge for this team that has a less than stellar defense. Like, we needed that cushion, and we could not maintain it. But maybe if we can get a score back, we'll be feeling comfortable here. Rooney's got nothing.
No. He's lucky he even got rid of that football. Like, I don't know if he would have made that field goal had he gotten sacked.
I mean, he's 5 for 15, so...
Oh.
J.P. Combs.
Nice hit.
How does C.J. Wicks still have a knee after that hit? I don't know.
That's a good question, my friend.
But here's going to LaShawn Wheaton, and
no!
Emmett Woods missed tackle.
No! 2nd and 14, and then that touchdown late for 79 yards is going to pull Midland State within 3 points.
Yeah, that was my fault. I will admit to that. But Rooney now, he's going back to Bourgeois. Bourgeois making a play.
You really need this.
I know.
A field goal, only going to get you to 20, which is, not ideal. So you need a touchdown here, man. You need a touchdown.
Yep, for another catch. He's a senior. He's got some veteran leadership.
Oh, nice job by Durham to get in.
Another senior, Bernardo Durham, gets the touchdown. So Rooney, surprisingly, playing really well. And Caleb Sherbarth jumps the route on a screen, and C.J. Wicks was not paying attention.
He must have seen like the green grass and the green jersey and didn't even see him.
We just blend in like that. Frankie Pritchett, though, gets a clearing, takes it to the house, and we are, I mean, much to my surprise, we are in control of the game. I can't believe it.
All the Shonka sighting.
Woo! Joey Shonka.
He only shows up when it's a blowout.
You're right. Of course. We get the ball back. We got 3 minutes left, and we're going deep to Highshaw because why not? We're just feeling it right now. I mean, this is probably the best game we played all year.
I think so. I would classify it as that for sure, especially with an opponent like Midland State.
Right.
Definitely. And you're just running the clock out at this point, and you got 1:50.
You're right. And Midland needed this game to keep up with Denver.
Yeah.
And they get Denver next week, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But, I mean, this is going to be tough to swallow for them. As you see Pritchett here, just grinding that down a little bit. Midland does get the ball back. We'll just, for closure's sake, we'll watch the last play of the game.
Well,
maybe Wicks can get a big touchdown, and he gets it.
For the analysis here, you have to consider this, that Nebraska State's a really tough team, especially having to go on the road to play them. Yeah, it's a very tough team to play, and it's a solid W by you guys.
Yeah, I was very happy. Good game. Bravo to Trevor Rooney.
All right, so some pretty huge games in week number 12. Let's take a look at the rest of the results. Camu beats Shreveport in a slugfest.
As expected, I would say. Low-scoring game, not a lot of passing. Mitchum did not last very long. They put Shepard back in.
It is senior day out there, I think.
Yep. Camu. And Fritz got all those yards, so a big rushing game there. Let's just see. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, what was up with...
Why did they not
14 attempts? 14 attempts?
Must have been a really slow game. Must have been a lot of clock ground down there. This game did not quite turn out that way. You see Rico Gathright scoring some touchdowns here. You see a pick 6 out of Snyder. McAllen did not get 500 yards of offense. Carmichael,
again,
did okay.
2 picks again.
3 scores, though. Carson Jackson with a $137.
Only 5 receptions, and he's got 137. That's insane.
Snyder with the poor completion percentage. And, Broken Arrow, they're struggling right now. They need to get one more W to try to get into a bowl game. And then we saw the rest. So Any extra takeaways here?
Major takeaways: Shreveport still unable to get the offense going. They kind of hit a wall against Ardmore defense, and they really struggled against.
Yeah,
Cameron.
I think if Shreveport wins 7, I think that's a good year for them.
Yeah,
obviously. I think anything on top of where they're at right now is just gravy. So, Midland State, though, they really, I would say that it's over for them with that loss.
Yeah, 2 conference losses, and doesn't look like Denver Tech's going to lose again.
Well, they need Denver to lose next week, or they need to beat Denver next week, and then they need
you
us.
to beat. Yeah,
so,
right.
Probably not going to happen.
Right. Odds are at this point it's not going to happen.
Correct.
And then I guess the other takeaway for me would be Amarillo fought, and they fought hard to come back, but just couldn't get it done, couldn't get out of that early hole that they dug themselves. And then Ardmore played close up until the third quarter for Little Rock. So that was a scary game, for sure. I could have lost.
But you're
game.
still firmly in the driver's seat. ACU needs to play probably too much catch-up right now. So let's look ahead here to Week 13. We're going to see Nebraska State at Amarillo.
Ooh, two teams with the same record. They are, kind of limping into bowl season.
This game's huge for us. Nebraska State is just like that spunky team that nobody really thought of as being bowl material, but they surprised some people.
Yeah.
They've picked up some nifty wins along the way.
Ooh, good word.
People are like, wow, hey, Nebraska State's actually not terrible this year. That's kind of the reaction around the NCAA. But, I mean, hey, if we can get to 7 or 8, even 8, dare I say, wins, that would be wild.
So you're counting your chickens before they hatch.
I'm
You're
just
thinking
saying
Denver
if.
Tech's going to be a win?
If. McAllen at Ardmore. Now, this is where you see ACU with 2 losses. That's where they need Ardmore to drop. But McAllen, though, they're too far out of it, so they can't play themselves in to the mix. But ACU needs help from the Matadors. Big bowl game implications here for Broken Arrow because they've got after that. So they really need to beat Little Rock.
Yeah, Little Rock's tough, though. Little Rock has been proving that the second half of the season they're definitely coming together more as a team. They're more gelling now, and Broken Arrow's going to have a tough task.
I'd say so. And talk about a tough task here, Midland State, even after a deflating loss, this is where they're at home. They're great at home. Let's look at how they're doing in Midland. They did lose to Wazoo, I will say that.
But it was close. It was early in the year.
Yeah, really the road games are where they seem to be most vulnerable. I mean, LSU did not turn out to be that good this year. But, I mean...
Yeah, they're blowout wins at home.
Right, Midland's got nothing else to play for right now. The division's out of reach, and they know it. But this is where you can really bounce back and ruin Denver's perfect season.
It's not like you want to play as the troll team,
right?
But you're trying to prove to yourself that you could beat a 10-0 number 2 overall team.
Yeah,
like you want to win. That's the whole goal as an athlete.
This is an intriguing game. I mean, Odessa's out of it, but like you said, Shreveport. This is a great opportunity to pick up another win. It's gonna be on the road. Odessa desperate just to get on the ledger.
Yeah,
in terms of a conference win.
Kind of weird. I might take Odessa on that one.
Maybe. And then Camu is kind of resurgent right now, and they're going to play ACU. So another little interesting game there. Just to look ahead here. So,
who do I have? Who are my picks?
We save our picks for Wednesday.
Ooh, yeah.
So,
yeah. Ooh,
head on with that outro, sir.
All right.
Let's get us out of here. Take us home.
Guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that little red button for subscribe or my logo in the bottom right-hand corner. And make sure you guys are hitting the notification bell. Make sure you do that. Yeah, talking to you, people out there. Because you don't want to miss any of this action. It's good stuff. So
it's the home stretch.
It's the home stretch. We're getting close to bowl season. That's when it all gets real fun. We get to the off-season recruiting, blah, 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 conference championship, possibly national championship for Denver Tech.
We're finally going to make it into year number 2, which is a big thing.
And we're going to keep going, too. This isn't 1 year. This isn't 2 years. We're in it for the long haul, guys. So make sure you do that. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday for the preview video for week number 13. We will see you guys then. As always, peace.